Hello everyone and welcome back to Battle Box Bat Rep, where we are still playing our good old friend Space Weirdos. We have the Splicer crew versus the Jaegir. Gonna be a weird one. I'm not sure, after the last time, I'm not sure how well the Splicer crew are going to do. They don't have the numbers, they do have the defense, but yeah, they're very short ranged. They'll need to run through a lot of firepower to get in, so I guess we'll see. Still, they are very good, so they might work out. On the Splicer crew side, we have got the gang boss, who is good at everything. He's genuinely very, very powerful. He's heavily armored. He's got 2d10 on every attack and a defense. So, yeah, he's good. We have the rocket launcher ganger, who is ganger with a rocket launcher. Stop me if I'm going too fast. The two shotgun dudes, and you've got the two heavy pistol dudes. They are fundamentally the same. They are just regular dudes. Just everyone's got defense of 2d10s. And yeah, it's just the difference in guns. The shotgun is they're slightly different. The handgun is real powerful, very inaccurate over 5 inches. The shotguns are incredibly powerful under 5 inches, but they're not quite as inaccurate. So it's a trade-off. It's a trade-off. On the other side, we have the Jaegir. We have got our boss, the Old Blood. He's got the ability to bring dudes back, which is terrifying in some scenarios. We've got the Headhunter, who is fast and has an assault rifle. We have the Genehund, which is just a small dog shark. We have the Annihilator drone, who is a walking tank. We have the launcher, and we have the two riflemen, who are basically fundamentally identical to these guys. Rocket launcher and the riflemen are just regular dudes with heavy rifles. So nothing too out of the ordinary. Everyone on the Jaegir side has targeting reticules, so they're very good at shooting. But will it be enough? I guess we'll find out together. Deployment has occurred. So we have the two shotgun dudes on either side here. One there, one behind the wreckage over here. In the middle, you've got the boss and the handgun guys. And the rocket launcher guy is ready to run up onto that building there. Over on the other side, we have got the Headhunter, who's going to go and do some flanking. Rifleman, Old Blood, and the Genehund. Then another team of the Annihilator drone, the rocket launcher, and the second rifleman in the middle. Now we get to see who's going to go first. Is it going to be the Splicer gang with an 8 or the Jaegir with a 10? It's going to be the Jaegir. The Genehund has run all the way into the middle of the field, and the launcher ganger has moved up, taking 2 move activations, and now it's going to fire down into this group here. So you've got the rifleman, the launcher, and you've got the Annihilator drone. It'll be great. Let's start with the Annihilator drone. He's going to spend a command point to move it up to D8s to hit, and the D10s on the defense. The D10 plus 1 on the defense. It's heavily armored. That's 4. That's 4 versus 9. That is twice. That is going to be oh no! The Annihilator drone, the most expensive thing on the Jaegir side, dies instantly. Oh no. Going to spend a command point to attack the launcher, who is also going to spend a command point to defend now. Jesus Christ. D10s on the defense. Gets 11 versus 5. Cool. And lastly, the rifleman gets 12. Not going to spend a command point to boost this, so he can't win. Doesn't matter. The Jaegir has absolutely just blown up the biggest dude on the Jaegir side. That, kids, is called an upset. It's not a huge upset though, because the Old Blood is going to attempt to use the fantastically named Meat Puppet to try and bring the Annihilator drone back. The difficulty is 9, but he's got 2d10 plus 1 to do it. That is 10. That is enough. The Annihilator drone turns back up again. It's got minus 1 dice on all dice rolls, but sorry, minus 1 dice type. But still, I will take it. And now the Old Blood can move up. The first shotgunner has just run up here for now. The old Blood, by the way, has moved up behind this barricade. He has moved up, and he's going to take a shot at the rocket launch dude and spend the Jaegir's last command point. He doesn't need to. He moved twice, so his defense is already on 2d12. It's a defense of 14 and 13. Maths is 15. Maths is really, really difficult. It's too early in the morning for maths. Still, double 8 will still hit him. That is not a double 8. It's not even a double at all. What is wrong with these dice? So yeah, like this is where these guys are good. Is like, especially if they can keep moving, they're going to be D12 to be hit at all times, which is terrifying. I think yeah, shotgun guy is also going to move up, and then we're going to have to start doing something. The second shotgunner has moved up into this cluster of buildings to potentially grab that. I mean, just in general, shotguns are really good at just threatening objectives. So hopefully that'll be a thing. The headhunter in response has moved around this building with the bloodstains over here and is going to shoot at the leader. Leader's going to spend a command point to defend. There's D12s for the defense for 22 versus 2d8. Can't do anything. Oh no. Yeah, he just misses. And yeah, it is up to the boss now. The boss can do something. Yeah, the boss can 10 inches, 2 sticks over to here, and is going to take a shot at the headhunter. The headhunter has defensive D10s, and I'm going to spend the last command point to up the offense as well. So the defense is 8. The offense is 11. That is a hit. The headhunter is also dead. Oh my god. Yeah, every time these guys have shot, they have killed something. That is really scary. It'll be fine. It's all going to be fine. I have plans now. Plans. Okay, in response, the rifleman has moved up here and has a clean shot at the boss. The boss has 2d12s on defense for 13 versus 2d8, so it is possible to hit him. No. And second shot, because the heavy rifle has 2 shots. Defense of 6 versus 5. Oh, look, a +1 from targeting rescue, still not enough. Oh my god. Oh my very god. Next up, one of the light guys with a handgun. The second pistol dude has moved up and is going to try shooting the Genehund. The Genehund has a defensive D8 because it moved very fast. 8 versus 2d6. That is 9. That is a hit. For 9. Oh, and And the hand cannon has +1, puts it up to 10, killing the Gene Hund instantly. Good golly gosh, this is going silly at this point. In response, the launcher has moved up here, and he can get a decent shot on this guy, which will also hit the boss, which is nice. They both have defense of D12, and he aims once for defense of for offense of D10s. So the first defense is 15 on the Pistolier versus 18. That is going to be a hit. Doing the Pistolier can shoot back. Excellent. Move twice and -1 dice type, so it's going to be D4 to hit versus D10s because he's in cover. Yeah, he can't be hit. That's something. And the boss gets a defense of 8 because he's got +1 versus 17 because the targeting reticule. That is doubled, so +1 on the damage roll. The boss is dead. Oh no. See, like, the Splicer gang has been coming in and being incredibly efficient and cool and badass. But the boss is dead and their willpower is dreadful. It's their big weakness. So that's going to be nasty. Especially because there's still the Annihilator drone to go. Last Pistolier has run up to try and grab the middle. The Annihilator drone moves up in response and is going to try and take out the Rocketeer. Good gosh. D12s on the defense because he ran for 3. 2d6 on the offense because he's -1 dice type. Rerolling 1s and 2s. That is 7 versus 3, that is doubled, so +1. Is 8, that is staggered. Gonna shoot him again. At this point, he's down to D10s, because staggered is -1 dice type. For 13, which 2d6 cannot hit. Like, he's really, really good. But like 2d10 on defense is basically a hard counter to the guy. So yeah, that's the end of turn 1. There is a morale check that needs to be done on the poor Splicer's side. The difficulty is 11. They need to roll double 6 to pass. They do not. They are doing initiatives at 2d4 now as we go into turn 2. Okay, let's initiative this. First up, 2d4 for the Splicers. Get 6 versus 9. Yeah, these guys are definitely going first. And you know what? Seeing as he doesn't actually need to move, the launcher over there is going to aim twice and just shoot at these two. Because why not? I mean, giving him a D12 to hit. They're going to spend a command point each to get D12s on the defense. So, oh no. First one, this one in the middle gets a defense of 8 versus 8 versus 18. That is in fact doubled for +1 on the damage roll. At 10, he's dead. And the second one, God, weren't these command points worth it? Defense of 4. That's 16. That is 4 times. Sadly, +2 is the maximum. 8, 9, 10. Both the pistol dudes are dead. They're dead, Jim. They're dead, Dave. They're all dead, Dave. The shotgunners and him are the only people left. I kind of think he needs to go next. Just because he needs to try and shake off his stun before he gets shot again. If he does, he can shoot the no, he can't shoot the old blood. He can shoot the annihilator drone and hit the old blood. So he may as well do that. He has a difficulty of 11. Nope. Second attempt. Difficulty of 5. That's a 4. Last attempt. Difficulty of 11 again. Serious question. Why can I not roll like this when I'm playing against other people? Right. Ooh, I know what's going to happen now. Oop, ow, ow. I keep knocking all the train. This rifleman is going to shoot the shotgunner over there again before he can move. He's not going to bother defending. I am, however, going to spend a command point to try and hit him harder. So it's D10s for the defense is 7. 2 D10s plus 1 for the offense is 6. I'm going to try again. So that is going to be a defense of 7 versus an offense of 11. That is a hit, but no bonus damage. I can handle that. Spoken like someone who definitely can't handle that. The shotgunner is also dead. He can move, I just don't think he's going to. The only person left is this shotgunner down here, and then this lot are going to move in like the Wrath of Thor and try and take everything, take him out. So that'll be fun. Yeah, shotgunner is going to try and take out the annihilator drone. So that's going to be D8 plus 1s to hit. Sorry, D8 plus 1 defense that's going to be 7 versus D8 plus nothing to hit. Yep, 9 is more than 7. Controversial opinion, I know. Plus 1 to the damage roll. 8 is a stun, but nothing else. Second shot is going to be D6 plus 1 to defend. There isn't a second shot. Ignore me. So, yeah. This rifleman is over there. He's going to stay where he is and shoot this dude because he may as well. He's got one dice can aim, the other one can't, so he may as well aim. Not aim. Command point versus D12s. Difficulty of 13. 2D10 plus 1 on the first one is 11. No. Second one is just 2D8 plus 1. So the defense is 12. It's doable to hit him. I think 14, that is a hit. The thingy is 4. Okay, so the shotgunner can shoot back, but he's at minus 3 dice type. Because he moved to 4 is minus 1 dice type. He moved twice, that is minus 1 dice type. He's over 5 inches, that's minus 1 dice type. There's 8, 6, 4, 2. Okay, so he physically can't actually shoot that far. Okay. Let's see if the Annihilator drone can shake his stun. D6 versus D6. The difficulty is 10 versus 4. Second action is 9 versus 6. Third action is 10 versus 7. Excellent. Got the old blood left to go. The old blood. Oh, ooh, I know what the old blood's going to do. I'm going to need to put the phone down to do some measurements. I have a stupid idea. The old blood has moved over there and is going to try and use meat puppet on the headhunter. So difficulty is 7 versus 2d10 plus 1 of 9. So the headhunter is back. The headhunter is going to immediately move over here and Oh, I could aim. Or I could shoot twice. Even the might on it's on 2d8s. If I aim once, that's up to 2d10 versus 2d12. 2d10 plus 1 versus 2d12. I'm going to aim once and then shoot him. So 2d12 on the defense. Gets 19. 2d10 plus 1 can just beat that. But that won't. Okay. It's the end of turn 2. I'm going to be really honest. I don't think, even with some spectacular play, I genuinely don't think that the Splicers can actually deal with this. So I'm going to call it there. That was not the most pleasant fight I've ever seen. It was a complete curb stomp. But sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. It does not feel like the kind of game where you want to put all your eggs in like a handful of baskets. So, yeah, let's have a debrief. Woof. Yeah, so I mentioned this the last time. I think it holds true here as well. The fact that the Splicer gang just doesn't have the numbers really, really hurts them. Because, like, the fact that the boss got taken out by a lucky rocket launcher shot in the first, like, opening salvo of the game, yeah, it screwed them for the rest of the game. Like, their big weakness is they have no willpower. So I'm also genuinely worried about them versus the abductors when, like, the boss can get taken over and shoot his allies, like, right next to them. And yeah, I think if you're playing this, like, not even playing this for, like, I don't know, like, for, I wouldn't play this game competitively. I know I've said that before. I'm going to say it again. But what I would say is, yeah, having more than 6 models is a very good idea. I think 8 is about the sweet spot. 11, as I found with zombies, is too much. But yeah, no, I just, oh, my poor bald babies. We'll see him again next time against the Dolus are up next, and that's going to be an interesting one because both sides are quite short range and very tough. So it's going to be 2 teams who both want to get in close. The Splicers are faster, so should be able to do things on their terms, but they're not quite as tough. So it'll be an interesting one to see. I am excited. And if you are excited as well, remember to subscribe and ring that bell. It'll engage. You know how engagement works. If you don't know how engagement works, leave a comment down below asking me how it works, and I will give you a very, very crap rundown. But yeah, just great. Love this game. Love this game so much. And as always, thank you so much for watching and have a great night. Bye.